In this episode of Anime Balls Deep, we are going to cover Sakura. Seriously guys, it's not a joke, we are actually going to cover Sakura, who is either hated or really hated, but after going over her love life in one of our previous videos, we have decided to give more light to her character. And to be a fully fledged fanboy or fangirl, one must know everything, even the useless things, so here we are. A quick reminder for all you manga readers, we have partnered up with Bookwalker, who are offering a $5 discount with the voucher code ANIMEDEEP. You guys can practically purchase online manga for pretty much nothing. Great thing about Bookwalker is that a share of the revenue generated goes to the actual mangaka, so you would be not only supporting us but also supporting your favorite manga. So make sure to check the link in the description below and use our promotional code to get your discount. And guys, give us some love by smashing that like button and notification bell, as it helps us out greatly. Okay, with all that out the way, let's get started. Sakura's name literally means cherry blossom, which is a flower that is valued highly in Japan due to its beauty and almost tragic short lifespan. In Japan, the flower symbolizes clouds due to their nature of blooming all together, and besides being a lasting metaphor for the short-lived nature of life, Sakura is actually associated with Mono no Aware, a Japanese term for the awareness or the transience of things. The Sakura flower also has historically been associated with samurais, and it serves as the national flower for Japan. Sakura's name can also be a reference to a suit of cards used in the Hanafuda card game, and there is at least one popular folk song originally meant for the bamboo flute titled Sakura, along with several other pop songs. Sakura's family name Haruno means Springfield, so in Japanese her full name can be interpreted as Springfield of Cherry Blossoms or Cherry Blossoms in Spring. The initial conception for Sakura's character was not clearly mapped out. Originally, Kishimoto did not intend Sakura to be one of the protagonists of the series, as to the fact that he mentioned in an interview that he isn't really good at portraying female heroes, and in trying to do so, he fashioned Sakura as the best example of a heroine he could come up with, a girl who cannot understand the workings of men. Ultimately, he viewed Sakura as more of a supportive role, but he also wanted a female character who would be applicable among the ordinary people. Kishimoto said he tried to write Sakura as a realistic girl with faults and personality traits that is common among all people. He then further went on saying that Sakura was meant to depict a girl's real self and act as a relatable character for his female readers to latch onto. But while coming up with Sakura, Kishimoto also had the desire to make a somewhat irritating character with a good intention, so he incorporated those traits within her. And although Sakura unfortunately became a bit too irritating for some of us, Kishimoto also insinuated that Sakura's strong character was modelled after his wife, and he actually liked how he initially portrayed her, demonstrating her inner voice, as he felt that most people also go through that process in real life. When designing Sakura, Kishimoto focused more on her outline rather than the design of her clothing, and unlike most of the other characters in the series, he tried creating Sakura's costume as simple as possible. In the book Uzumaki the Art of Naruto, Kishimoto mentioned that he drew Sakura's leggings to show that she is very active. He also stated that at the start of the series, her leggings extended below her knees and closely resembled trousers, but as the story progressed, her leggings became increasingly shorter and tighter. When designing Sakura in the second part of Naruto, Kishimoto decided to change her clothes into a livelier karate suit style. The upper part of her attire was still meant to give a Chinese vibe similar to a cheongsam. This was to make her more feminine. However, similar to Kishimoto's inexperience with drawing heroines, he lacked the experience needed to make Sakura cute when he first began drawing her, although he implies that her appearance has become cuter since then. Kishimoto and much of the Naruto manga staff agreed that Sakura was far from cute at the start of the series. In hindsight, Kishimoto found that Sakura was one of the hardest characters to draw alongside Sasuke, and other characteristics Kishimoto gave to Sakura was her most well-known physical trait, her broad forehead and the color of her hair. Kishimoto staffs have said that Sakura's pink hair was originally intended to give her a unique style, which was given to her after the flower Sakura, which is translated into the name cherry blossom. Sakura is more than often criticized for her role in the series due to her poor character and extremely obsessive narrow mindset compared to the other protagonists. However, Sakura still has many achievements which are overlooked. In the June 2006 issue of English Shonen Jump, Kishimoto stated that Sakura would be the best ninja instructor out of Team 7 and is closest to being normal, despite having flaws in her personality. Sakura, like the third Hokage Hiruzen, is also one of the 2 individuals to have been a student of 2 Hokages. Hiruzen was a member of Team Tobirama under the 2nd Hokage and also a disciple of Hashirama, the 1st Hokage. Likewise, Sakura was a member of Team Kakashi, the 6th Hokage, and a disciple of Tsunade, the 5th Hokage. After training under both Kakashi and Tsunade, she became a worthy opponent onto a level which is said to be even greater than Tsunade. But this is debated, as even though Sakura may have been more proficient in her skills, Tsunade bloodline makes all the difference. So Sakura can never really outrank Tsunade even if she mastered all her techniques. However, Sakura did manage to reach the ranks of a Jonin 2 years after the war, and she ended up single-handedly defeating Kiro Tsumiki, a Anbu who was empowered by a tailed beast drug. Later in Boruto, she also showed her ridiculous strength when she knocked out Shin Uchiha, but her battle strength isn't all she's about, as Sakura is probably one of the best medical ninjas in Konoha, later taking the director's role of the Konoha Children Mental Health Clinic. In the data book, her attributes in Boruto are 100 in strength, 155 in negotiation, 173 in chakra, 174 in intelligence, 133 in perception, and 140 in dexterity. According to these scores, Sakura actually has a higher intelligence than both Naruto and Sasuke. Sakura also has 4 stars in drug resistance, 5 stars in unarmed hand-to-hand fighting and medical ninjutsu. Sakura has the nature release of earth release, water release, yin release, and yang release. Sakura has completed 34 official missions in total, 12 D ranks, 9 C ranks, 6 B ranks, 7 A ranks, and 0 S ranks. Sakura's love life in this series was one of the main reasons Kishimoto made her more than what she was initially intended to be. As mentioned earlier, Kishimoto saw her more of a support character similar to Shikamaru and Kiba, but after the recommendation from his editor Kosuke Yahagi, Kishimoto decided to use Sakura as a medium to create drama between the main protagonists Naruto and Sasuke by introducing a love triangle. But despite this, Kishimoto never wanted Sakura to actually end up with Naruto. In fact, in an interview, Kishimoto planned Sasuke and Sakura's romance in the early production of the series, along with Naruto's and Hinata's relationship. However, at some point Kishimoto was thinking to switch over to Sakura loving Naruto, but he felt that would just make Sakura's character into a terrible woman. Some of Kishimoto's co-workers along with his wife tried getting Sakura to end up with Naruto, but Kishimoto ultimately refused as he wanted to keep to his original intent. This actually angered his wife. In an interview, Kishimoto said, "I almost caused a rift in my own household too, because my wife was very upset also that Naruto didn't get together with Sakura. In fact, she complained quite passionately to me." And when Kishimoto was asked how did he defuse the situation, he replied, "I tried to defuse the situation by assuring my wife that she was actually the model for Hinata." But then he followed with, "I think my wife might have secretly realized that Hinata wasn't really the model for her." So yeah, Sakura causing problems in and out of reality, but either way, Kishimoto followed through with Sakura and Sasuke's relationship. Even early in the first series, the voice actors were told by Kishimoto that Sakura would end up marrying Sasuke. However, most of them ended up having doubts, as during the first part of the series, Sasuke abandoned his teammates. In regards to Sakura's feeling to Sasuke, Kishimoto tried to write them as realistic as possible, but ended up getting complaints from young girls about her character. We go over the relationship between Sakura and Sasuke in more details on another video, so make sure to check that out. Unlike most of the characters, Sakura's backstory and heritage is not really explored much. Kishimoto has often been asked by readers about why he did not show Sakura's parents until the Naruto movie Road to Ninja. In response, he explained that this would not be entertaining as Sakura does not belong to any clan, unlike the other characters, as her parents are just mere civilians. He also went on to say that he never really thought much of Sakura, as she's just a normal girl and doesn't really have such a background to be explored. But later in an interview when he was questioned about this by Kobayashi, Kishimoto said the real reason was that Sakura was that unpopular that even if he expanded on her character, it would not help her cause. Either way, Sakura doesn't really officially belong to a clan, but after marrying Sasuke, she becomes part of his Uchiha clan and adopts his sigil along with his Uchiha name. As seen in Boruto Naruto Next Generation, Sakura is named Sakura Uchiha and wears the Uchiha crest on her back. For the Japanese dub, Sakura is voiced by Chie Nakamura, the same voice for Brita from Darker Than Black, Nanami from XXX Holic, and even Suzumi from Naruto Shippuden, along with a couple of other known characters. In an interview, Nakamura mentioned that she felt a bit similar to Sakura in that she complains but she is also strong at heart. She also felt that Sakura's character added a unique component to the series instead of making Naruto be a simple story about good and evil. Let me know what you guys think about that. Do you think Sakura did add that component? For the English dub, Sakura is voiced by Kate Higgins, the same voice for CC or C2 or whatever you like to call her from Code Geass, Saber from the original Fate Stay Night, Sailor Mercury from Sailor Moon, along with many other characters. A fun thing about the English voice actors is that in the Otakon convention, Yuri Lorenfeld, the voice for Sasuke's English dub, and Kate Higgins would play around and try to replicate how Sasuke and Sakura would act towards each other. They would also try to act out scenarios like showing how Sasuke would propose to Sakura. So if you guys want to see that, make sure to check it out. Sakura's character went through a lot of scrutiny and gained hate as the series progressed. In an interview, Kishimoto mentioned that he tried to write Sakura more realistically than the other characters and tried to show a girl's real self feeling with the inner Sakura. He thought she would appeal to female fans but was surprised when she actually became hated. He further stated that even young girls came up to him just to tell him how much they hate Sakura. This led to Kishimoto regretting Sakura's creation. He felt that it was too late to drop a character off and tried to preserve her by thinking of ways to raise her popularity. He done this by showing Sakura in more cover pages, like in the 4th volume. A cover page shows her with Katsuyu. This was the direction he tried to work in. In a later volume, he tried to draw her more beautiful. On the cover page of volume 66, he drew Sasuke and Naruto very quickly, but with Sakura he took a long time to draw her. He tried to draw her more beautifully and was using source materials as guides, but he says that in the end no one really took notice, but instead Hinata's popularity just kept going up on his own, while Sakura just remained the same or just continued plummeting down. During a 2010 interview, Kishimoto stated that many who work for him have told him Hinata would have made a better heroine than Sakura. Kishimoto then compared Sakura with Hinata by saying that Hinata never really did anything but her popularity just kept increasing, and he started to wonder whether he should make her the main heroine instead, or at least gradually write her into the direction of the main female protagonist. So although Sakura's character gained a lot of hate, this led Kishimoto to work more on Hinata's character. I guess it didn't play out too bad. Overall, even though the hate on Sakura is real, she still manages to do well in the weekly Shonen Jump character popularity poll, as Sakura has been placed many times in the top 10. She has even managed to reach the top 5 once, which was in the first character poll. However, she was ranked 12th in the most recent poll, which is still better than a lot of the other characters. If you are one of the few who like Sakura and want to read more about her, you can, as Sakura has her own Hiden novel called Sakura Hiden, Thoughts of Love Riding Upon a Spring Breeze. Quite a poetic title if you ask me. It is the 3rd book of the Naruto Hiden series, written by Tomohito Osaki and illustrated by Kishimoto himself. The story takes place 2 years after the 4th Shinobi World War and is in the perspective of Sakura. The story starts off with Sakura helping those injured and displaced by the conflict. Sakura opens up a clinic with Ino within the Konoha hospital. Later the story goes into her own adventure. The event takes place during the time Kakashi was Hokage and right before Naruto and Hinata's wedding, which is the next book after this one. The Hiden has only 8 chapters and I would definitely recommend it even if you don't like Sakura. Alright guys, blazing round time. So like always, keep up. Sakura's ninja registration number is 012601. Sakura's birthday is on the 28th of March, giving her the zodiac sign of Aries. In the first part of the series, Sakura is around 12 to 13 years of age. Her height was 148.5 cm to 150.1 cm and she weighed around 35.4 kg to 35.9 kg. In the second part of the series, she is 15 and by the end of it, she's 17. And Sakura's height was 161 cm without her high heels. That usually adds an extra centimeter, and she weighed around 45.4 kg. In Boruto Naruto New Generation, her height is 164 cm. Sakura's blood type is O. Sakura's hobbies are playing trivia games and memorizing new material for her medical studies. Sakura's favorite food are syrup coated enko dumplings, amobushi and mitsu, while her least favorite are anything spicy. Basically, she can't handle her spice, okay? Sakura's favorite phrase according to the first data book is a life with love throughout, and her favorite word according to the second and third data book is yuki, meaning courage. Alright guys, that's it for Sakura, and before I end this, I wanted to remind you guys that we have started selling shirts. The first design is really awesome, depicting Naruto and Boruto watching us on TV. You guys can copy it via the link on the description below, so please check it out. And if you want us to cover and go balls deep in other animes, like always, you guys need to let us know and put it down on the comment section below, or message us on our social media platforms, basically Instagram us, Facebook us, Snapchat, all that good stuff. Anyway, that's it for this video. See you till next time.